yeah, that's Reddit over there.
He's the man in the bandana, the man with the charm. He's a dude with the glasses and a lady on his arm. Mr. Electro, yo, Mr. E. Yo, Mr. Electro, yo, Mr. E. He's eloquent, he's sassy too, he's filled with lots of thoughts. He's friends with Mr. Rancho. Hey, Mr. Rancho Fox. Yo, Mr. E. He's got a heart of gold, lots of pennies for his thoughts, and he's never short with a smile, and the girls like him a lot. He's the man with the infectious cackle, the man with the mic. He's one of a kind, he's great as can be. He's the father of the webcam, the godfather of stick am. Yo, Mr. Electro, yo, Mr. E. He's the man in the bandana, the man with the charm. He's a dude with the glasses and a lady on his arm. Mr. Electro, yo, Mr. E. Yo, Mr. Electro, yo, Mr. E.
We did that last night too.
I don't know why I did that. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? This is Electro Jet. I know there's nobody in the room right now, but hopefully some people come in. I told y'all I was doing Aftermath this week. And we need to talk about last night's events. The main and co-main events were awesome. My wife and I sat down and we watched the entire card. What'd you think of last night's excitement?
It's a great fight and all, but can we just talk about fucking how Valenzuela got ripped off?
How Venezuela? Hold on.
Venezuela. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Venezuela's right. Let's talk about it. Venezuela got ripped off last night by Chris Colbert. What's up, Iceman? How you doing, brother?
It's time for a little payback.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss last night's events, brother. The Mexican Monster. I don't know if he's the monster, but he definitely proved his worth last night. I'm not gonna lie. Katie and I. What's up, Brian Harkin? How you doing, brother? Hold on a second. So Katie wanted to talk about this subject first. Can you believe it?
Mad.
Katie's mad. Look.
Look at that smug piece of shit on the left. Oh, there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about you. Anyway.
Katie's pissed, man, because she felt that there was an injustice done last night. Now, mind you, I got my scorecards. You know how I feel about it. I got all of last night's. I got all of last night's scorecard with the notes and everything like that. And I'm gonna tell you, man, the first thing Katie wanted to talk about today was the fucking robbery that happened with Chris Colbert. Venezuela. Look, I'm not saying it wasn't a close fight because it was. I had it 5 rounds apiece, but I had it right 5 rounds apiece. But that first round should have been an 8-point round. What the fuck? What fight were those judges watching? Because they weren't watching the same fucking fight we saw last night. Because the fight we saw Chris Colbert getting knocked around like a little fucking rag doll. Yes, he was boxing, but Venezuela was the one that was doing all of the hard major punches, and at no point in time did Chris Colbert get a shot in to even shock Venezuela. Rayo was robbed last night. Rayo was robbed last night.
I want Canelo versus Benavidez, Plant versus. I can't read that. I can't read it. But
we're gonna show all these right now. Iceman says the Mexican Monster. Brian says, "Yo, Electro Jed." And we got Iceman agree. I just like saying Mexican Monster.
Yo, Harkin. I want Canelo versus Benavidez, Plant versus Morel, and Bivol versus Beterbiev. I don't know if Benavidez has a chance versus Canelo.
Listen to my wife. Holy shit!
What?
You sounding like
Well, I think Canelo is overrated, but I do think that Benavidez would not have a chance. That's a bit. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with you. And let me tell you something. Benavidez last night tried his hardest to get Plant out of there quicker than Canelo did, and it wasn't happening. Plant had a lot of fucking heart last night. Plant had so much heart last night. Now, I don't know. I was just in a channel where and it's not by the channel owner. You know, I was just in H Money's. I was just in H Money's channel. I tried to get up there, but he had to use Restream, and he couldn't have as many people up there as he does with with StreamYard. Now, again, I'm not saying H Money had this fucking view because he wasn't chiming in. I already heard the fucking narrative. The narratives are going out already. All right, the narratives are going out already, and apparently Benavidez is now the flavor of the fucking week. This makes me sick. This truly makes me sick. Now, you guys know how I try to be fair. What's up?
Sorry. Hold on. Oh, I'm good, Brian. How are you? Come in to support his ass at sin and he will tell me to fuck off again.
I didn't tell you to fuck. I don't usually tell you to fuck off. Fuck off.
Who is that?
That's Jacqueline.
Oh, well, yeah, fuck off. If he doesn't say it, I will. Shit.
No, you. Let's see. Let me. Plant was hugging so much. The referee was doing his job. I don't think the referee did anything bad. But let me get on to what I was saying last night. Apparently, there's going to be a narrative going on with this whole Benavidez Plant thing. Now, I had from the score I had last night, I had Plant with 4 rounds and Benavidez with 8 rounds. Okay, that's number one. And if anyone was under the delusions that fucking Benavidez won round 12, you're fucking casual. Because you do not know how to score a fight. I had Plant winning round 12 because he threw everything out there. He put every last ounce of heart he had, and he was scoring more than Benavidez was. So round 12, if you scored round 12 for Benavidez, you are a fucking casual. Go back and watch the fucking fight. Now, that's only because he put in the heart.
He said he had it 7-5 to Benavidez.
Oh, let's see. We got Kenny Bayless.
Kenny Bayless almost stole the show.
That's the referee for.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny. Hey, look, Brian had it 7-5. I had it 8-4. Okay, I had it 8-4. I had rounds 1 and 2 for Plant. I had 3 and 4 for Benavidez. 5 was Plant. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 were all Benavidez. Round 12 was Plant. You know, and let's see what you see. Iceman, I had Plant. What the fuck? You casual? I'm just kidding. Iceman's not a casual. Iceman's got a skewed. He's got an skewed vision though. What the fuck? Two Matador in the house. What's up, my brother? How you been? How you doing? You guys crack me up, man.
You know what makes? Wait, what is it? You know what makes me? It's up higher. It says, you know what makes me sick? Celebs using Ozempic to lose weight. Oh,
here we go.
Okay.
Jeremy says, you know what makes me sick? Celebs using
Ozempic. I think it's a medication or something.
Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Will it work on me? Because I'll use that shit. It'll help me lose weight. Brian says, for me, Plant won 4 of the first 5 rounds. Yeah, I feel that. Salute to you too, Matador. Salute to you.
Oh, it's for that.
Oh, it's for diabetes?
You take Eliquis.
Oh, no, I take Eliquis. Yeah, I was calling Eloquist.
Oh,
No
here we
lie.
go.
I went to the doctors and Katie keeps reminding me. I used to call Eloquist Cialis. So when I told the nurse, they got me on Cialis. They said, and Katie would laugh and like, what's so funny? It's Eloquist. Cialis is the one for the fucking hard on. I said, oops. It's like, so, I was wondering why the nurses kept giving me that funny look. But yeah, moving
Moving
on.
on.
So as far as last night goes, I was entertained. I was thoroughly entertained with the fights, but I'm not gonna feed into this narrative. I do not consider Benavidez the Mexican monster. Um, he did a very good job last night, and I'm not gonna say Plant was a B level fighter or Benavidez is a B level fighter. These two are on the tops of the list, and I believe both of them are A level fighters. They did the best that they could do last night. But do I think that Benavidez is going to take out Canelo? I do not. I do not think that in any way, shape, or form. I think Canelo will walk him down and put him out early. Not early, but put him out before the 12th round. That's how I feel right now. Right now, that's how I feel. All right. But as far as him being the Mexican monster, no, no. And you're gonna get honesty from me. I'm not going with what the flavor of the week is. I'm not going with the narratives that's being pushed out there right now. That's not me. I'm never gonna do that, and you guys already know that. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel in my heart. Me and my wife last night, we were on opposing sides on certain fights, you know. And last night, I was thinking Plant would win, and Katie told me, "No, man, your boy's gonna lose," and Plant lost. Plant lost, and I had to eat my comeuppance, and I'm pretty sure I got more comeuppance to be eating.
It's okay. I still love you. Remember that video?
Oh yeah. I'm
You're
gonna
like,
throw.
oh, if Benavidez wins, I'll still love you. Or no, you said if Plant wins, I'll still love you. And I said the same thing. Benavidez wins, I'll still love you. And now look where we are.
Yep, we're still married.
You're so confident it was gonna be Plant's fight.
No, it's not that because I here's the thing. I felt forced, not forced, but I felt that I had to pick somebody before the fight came up, right? And I thought that Benavidez had let Plant reside rent free in his head. I really did. Because Plant was doing everything to do the mind games. What did Two Matadors say? Teacher, oh shit.
Teacher.
I said it says Teacher Katie.
Charlo said he got the winner of the fight, and he said he would fight David even if he lost. I don't know who Charlo is.
Charlo. Jamel said that? Did he really say that? Is Jamel going to come up and wait? Because I think that comes from 1-800 Habla Mierda. I'm going to throw the link up there now. Because I'm doing this aftermath early because I have to take my niece to the movies today. Guys, you're more than welcome to come up here and join us if you want to talk about last night's fight. And I mean, I wasn't gonna go live now. I was gonna go live after I came back from the theater, but when I seen some of the narratives going around when I was at H Money's channel, and by the way, I'm gonna repeat this. H Money was not endorsing the narrative that was going on. Let me make sure. Hold on. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Let me just get this out. H Money was not endorsing the narrative that was going on with the rest of the people that were on his stream. But there was definitely a narrative going on, and I'm not going to play
Yep.
week. And
Yep.
I cannot, in good conscience, go to the theater without going live first. So I'm
Yep.
going to go live first, and I'm going to put my fucking view out there. I'm going to listen to what you guys got to say about the whole thing. We'll talk about it, and then when I'm done here, I'm going to go to fuck to the movie theater. 'Cause we're gonna
Okay. Yep. How you doing, Lato Jet? How you doing, Kitty? Everyone in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. Right. I said it prior to the fight. Anyone listen to me? Right. I wanted Canelo to fight the winner of this fight.
Right.
I
That's gonna be
wanted
my energy.
I wanted Morrell to fight the loser of this fight.
That's
That's
gonna
why
be
I'm,
my energy too.
that's why I'm on that train, right? Morrell versus Plant next, because people are going to go where Benavidez going, right?
Right.
I think that's a good step up fight for Morrell, and we'll see how good he is. You know,
You know,
um,
I'm also good with Morrell fighting and Billy too, though. You got to
yeah,
remember, and Billy and Morrell are about the same. And these two are devastating punchers. These guys are fighters.
yeah,
So I
you know,
I think I think both of them being prospects the way they are, I mean, they're more than prospects, but you know what I mean.
yeah, and Billy's,
Do
yeah,
you
Billy,
put them
yeah, it's
against
good.
each other, or do you put them up against a step up? Now, do you? And yeah, I can see Plant fighting either one of those two, or
Yeah,
those two fighting each other.
yeah, right, and that's right. But people always said, "What's Morrell going to do?" Right? People said Morrell should fight the winner of this. I'm like, no, he should be fighting the loser. That's a great step up fight for the. That's a great step up fight for the young man, right? And I think just two Mexicans in the ring when we talk about Canelo versus Benavidez.
Hmm.
I think that will generate. That should have been the fight that Canelo went back home.
Let's say they're right. A Mexican and a Mexican American.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see what it actually is. A Mexican and a
yeah.
Mexican
I
American.
know, I know, I know, right? But don't tell me he ain't got that Mexican pride in him,
Oh,
Benavidez,
no,
right? You know,
definitely. I mean, but
because I think he does.
I got to ask myself: is it Mexican pride, or is he just going on the gravy train? So I might be
I
the jury is still out on that
He
one.
fought like a Mexican last night.
He
Tough,
did.
strong, come forward, put on pressure. He fought like a Mexican, right? So yeah, I think you know. Okay, I'm being called here. For me, I think it's a good fight. I'll be there in a minute. I think it's a good fight. I enjoyed the fight last night. Um, right, Plant started very well. As I said last night in my thing on Black and Brown, and I haven't really changed my mind. Right, Benavidez tried to be the counterpuncher in the early part of the fight, and he gave Plant time to move. He gave Plant time to maneuver. Plant was quicker than him in and out movement, right? And that really wasn't working for him. So he went to Plan B, which is what usually Benavidez does anyway, and that's cut off the ring, make the ring small as possible, try to smother his opponent, try to outwork him, right? Put him under pressure, and he did that, and he did that. He did that for the majority of the time of the second part of the fight, and he just put him under pressure, and you can see how much physically stronger he was in Plant. That he was more physical. Every time he hit him, you could feel Plant. Like feel it, right?
Yeah.
Plant felt every single shot, right? It's not like right because he fudged shots. Benavidez, he's a fud. Like every shot. It's not knockout power,
No,
but
it's
it's
not.
time, right?
Yeah, it's a
It's
cumulative
fudding power.
power.
Yeah, right. And he just put him under pressure, and I think the slowdown was just not the fact that Plant lost energy. I think at times in that fight he was hurt, and and it slowed him down to the point, right? Because every time Benavidez touched him, you could see physically what it did to him, right? He was physically hurt,
Right.
and you know I got to give Plant credit, right? Because he showed a lot of heart last night. This is something people said he didn't have. I think he refused not to go down,
Yeah, no,
or he chose not to go down. He chose it, right?
he willed himself to.
He willed himself to stay up, and I got to give him credit, right? And I got to give Benavidez credit because he did something last night. That's the best I've seen him move going forward and cutting off the ring.
I was just going to talk about that, man. Let's
You know,
talk about that because
and that's aggression and that's improvement.
these are the nuances of the fight that I've been trying to teach you about. Aggression, front foot, back foot, all that stuff. This is the first time I've seen Benavidez be so aggressive, and he was able to cut off the ring. I've never seen Plant cut the ring off the way he did.
Yeah,
against the person that had good footwork. And Plant displayed his footwork last night, and Benavidez was definitely able to negate Plant's footwork last night. That completely surprised me.
Right, you could. Right, I'm just going to say this before I go because I have to go now. Going to a nephew's football game. So
Oh yeah, I remember you said something about that yesterday.
yeah, right. So just think of it this way, right? You could tell early on in the fight, right, when Benavidez was the counterpuncher, what did he give Plant? Time and space to get his work done. When he put him under pressure at the second part of the fight,
Yeah,
right, it worked.
That opportunity.
Plant wasn't as effective because he wasn't getting the time and space to get his work done,
right,
and that's why he tired. Right.
He was. I mean, people. That's what bothered me last night. Everybody's talking about Caleb Plant's gas tank. It's not Caleb Plant's gas tank. He was hurt.
He was hurt.
There's a difference between losing your gas tank and getting punchy.
Yeah. Yeah, right. A part of it was gas tank. Another part of it was hurt. It was just not one thing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I thought there was enough gas in the tank for him.
Yeah.
And obviously there was because he was able to finish the fight.
Yeah. Can we give Morrell credit because that guy's got a gas tank? Right? Or not sorry, Benavidez. Can we give Benavidez credit because that guy got a gas tank?
Yeah, no.
He
he was as strong in the 12th round as he was in the first round. The only thing is, I think because I'm gonna be completely honest. In my honest opinion, I had Plant winning that 12th round.
Yeah.
I had Plant scoring more on the 12th round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I thought he won 4 of the first 5 rounds, Plant, and then he won the 12th round down to 7-5. I think last night I made a mistake because I said he won 5 of the first 6 rounds, but I meant to say 4 of the first 5 rounds, right? Right. So I made a mistake last night when I was on Black and Brown's channel, right? But he won 4 of the first 5 rounds for me, and then he won the 12th. So I did 7-5 to Benavidez. I thought Benavidez outworked him in the mid and late rounds. Plant wasn't moving. Plant wasn't using his feet. Right, Plant was right in front of him. Plant was trying to hold. Benavidez was breaking that hold. He was roughing him up. He was pushing him off him. Right, and he was, rough tactics. I like it. Right, Plant showed how to break out of how to negate a hold. Right, at the second part of the fight, how to get out of a hold. These people complaining last night, oh, there's too much holding. Right, for me, that's part of if it's done right, it's a part of your defense. Right, so I've never had any problem with that, and you've heard me say that many times, right?
Right.
Because tell you the truth, times I was hurt, I've done that, and I've hurt guys, and I know they've done that to me. Right, so it happens. It happens in boxing. Plant's not the first guy to try to utilize that tactic, and he won't be the last.
Exactly.
All right, but
before you go, Venezuela, Colbert, robbery, yes or no?
Robbery, fucking robbery, robbery. Those 3 judges, those 3 fucking judges, right? Get out of the fucking sport of boxing, right?
Even the announcers last night were physically and visibly upset about that call.
The judge's noses were like so far up Chris's ass.
Yeah, it was. I had a 6-4 to Venezuela, and that's with a 10-8 round. Fucking.
I had it closer. I mean, you and I discussed this yesterday. I had it closer. I had it 5 rounds apiece, but I thought for sure Colbert lost because of the first round. That's 10-8 round. So now, even though I had it 5 rounds apiece, why do I consider it a robbery? Because there's no fucking way there's no fucking way that Colbert had more than 5 rounds. And if he only had 5 rounds in my book, if he only had 5 rounds in my book, that first round should have gave it to Venezuela.
Yeah.
This is why I call it a robbery.
It was a robbery, right? Here's the thing. After the fight, I heard what Chris Colbert said. Right? If I would have lost, I would have took like a man. All this bullshit.
Yeah, that was fucking nervy of him. After his, you saw the fight. He was the one that the last time he fought, he had the red hair, and the bald guy was beating him up, and he just kept running around the ring avoiding him.
Mm-hmm.
That was him. Mm-hmm. That was Chris Colbert, and he was fighting a guy called Hector Garcia.
Yeah, I don't like Colbert.
That was the last time he fought.
Right? I don't like his personality. I think he, those judges, all they did not. That guy has no power whatsoever.
None, because once Venezuela felt his entire power, he had no respect for it and just kept coming in and getting his fucking hard punches in.
Yeah,
and I know people are gonna say, well, that's where he lost the fight is because he kept taking punches coming in. He had no respect for the man's power. He came in and hurt him every time. He hurt him every time.
Yeah. Hey, but EJ, I gotta go. It was a robbery. I will be listening then, but I gotta go, man.
Oh, I understand, man.
Bye,
no
Brian.
worries. See you later, Brian, man. You
have a good one, Kitty. Have a good one, EJ. Everyone in the chat. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Peace out, man. Again, now we're not closing out for this. We're still gonna still talk. If you guys want to come up here and talk about it, you're more than welcome to.
You know what? Take your fucking bumblebee looking shorts and get the fuck out of the ring.
Yeah, no, dude. I was calling him Bumblebee Tuna all night.
I was calling him Big Bird, and you were calling him
Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee Tuna.
Mm-hmm.
It was Bumblebee Tuna all night last night. Yeah, but that when you see something like that, and it was more than obvious to all the fans in the arena, it was obvious to all the announcers because I've never seen all the announcers like physically and emotionally get so fucking put out from a decision as this. Don't even start, Iceman. My wife been giving me shit too, man.
Don't mean dolphin tuna. What? What are you talking about? You know what? I don't even want to know. But what? I don't even want to know what's going on in your head. Anyway,
well, bumblebee tuna fish, right? Mm-hmm. They were known for when they fished out the tuna, they killed a lot of dolphins in the nets. Well, so yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not taking anything away from Plant. Last night, Plant did good. Plant did good, and like I said, the only reason I picked Plant is because I thought Plant was further in Benavidez' head than he should be, because I had it a 50-50 fight. I didn't pick until like a couple hours before the fight. And that's the God's honest truth. You can see it on any of my videos. You can see it on any of the lives that I've been to. I couldn't pick. I said, I was saying up until a couple of hours before the fight, I was saying that Benavidez had to knock Plant out by 9 or 10. And if he didn't, that Plant would get the decision because Plant would outbox him. Plant outboxed him in the first half of the fight, but the second half of the fight, it was all Benavidez.
Hey.
That was all Benavidez except the 12th round.
Punchy just said Plant did good running and hugging. I call it dancing. But I call it dancing. It's dancing. He's a pretty good dancer. Maybe he should try out for dancing instead of boxing. He's good on his feet too.
More like Chiquita Banana, and you got to know. Goddamn, I haven't thought about that Chiquita Banana. That was a good one too.
David was dirty with wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, David was.
It was a bit dirty, but
yeah, and that's another thing. People get mad at the hugging last night. No one says anything about. I saw two distinct elbows in fucking Plant space last night. Now, again, I'm not making excuses. No, because boxing is about what you can get away with. Let's just call it what it is. The judge, the refs can't see everything. You know, and sometimes boxers put themselves in an angle with the ref.
Jedi's here. Hi, Jedi.
Jedi, what's up?
Colbert lost that fight. You
damn right.
Don't get me started on the.
Every time.
Katie gets mad at that shit. Pissed, dude.
Katie and I both thought Colbert lost that fight. Salute to the Jedi Master.
You should have seen me last night. I was.
Oh, Jedi, by the way, what do you think about Jar Jar Binks saving Grogu, the Baby Yoda? I'm just joking.
Oh.
I gotta give Jedi.
He's the Jar Jar Binks. Get out of here.
Oh, Punchy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
He's been in here for a minute. You just noticed?
Yeah, I just noticed. I'm sorry. Listen, he wasn't dirty. He was smart, countering Plant's excessive holding since refs. Again, boxing this happens in boxing, all right? And you're gonna get away with what you can get away with. God knows Josh Taylor got away with so fucking much, all right? Josh Taylor got away with so fucking much in the ring. So yeah, sometimes the occasional elbow gets by. Sometimes people hold a little too much.
Hold the fuck. Who the fuck is that?
Who?
Colbert won, in my opinion.
Who said that?
Exponer, whoever the fuck that is, right there,
Exponer?
right there. Yeah, underneath.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay.
I see.
Who the fuck? Did we watching the same fight?
No, you're gonna have to come up on the panel and explain yourself to Katie.
No.
And
no, don't. Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come up. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. You're gonna have to come up here and explain yourself to Katie, man. Come on, get up here.
What do you say? Benavidez is what? Oh,
let's see. We got Jedi says Benavidez is now
really
diabetes.
because he's bad for those dudes' health.
That's good. I'm going to use that. That's fucking good. Yeah, excessive holding is not illegal. Devin Haney. Need I say more?
Oh, and that fucking perk thinks he got a fucking chance against Lomachenko. That shit made me laugh. That's a fucking comedy, right? You know, I'm gonna be laughing when fucking Lomachenko knocks him out of the ring.
The case study says Canelo beats Benavidez. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. But let me tell you right now, just so everybody understands where I stand with this, I am having all my energy for Benavidez versus Canelo. I want to see that fight. The public needs to see that fight. Canelo needs to make that fight happen after he fights Ryder. That should be the next fight on his list. And if he doesn't, then I'm going to start talking shit. I will join that shit-talking bandwagon on Canelo if he does not focus in on Benavidez after he fights Ryder. Okay? Unless he loses to Ryder, then I think he should just retire. You know? What? Oh, let's see.
Because inside
what's up? How you doing?
Plant isn't good in the pocket, so he imitated.
I'm gonna play.
Initiated the clinches.
Let's see, Jerry. We got Jedi. It wasn't holding. Both men clinched because of the inside fighting. Plant isn't good in the pocket, so yes, exactly. That's right. Clinching is not a bad thing. Stop. Just because Plant used it last night, I'm not gonna allow that fucking narrative, man. All right. This channel does not allow fucking bullshit narratives. All right. You know, if one boxer can clinch, then the other boxer can clinch. You know, if you're gonna have fucking energy for fucking Devin Haney to be able to clinch, and hold to stop people from fucking. I can't wait for him to try that shit with Lomachenko. I just can't wait for him to try. But if you got that energy for Devin Haney to do it, and listen, I like Shakur Stevens. I'm a fan of Shakur Stevens. He does it. He does it. So let's not make. I'm not pushing this fucking narrative. All right, clinching is part of boxing. People may not like it. I personally not a big fan of it because I'd rather see them duke it out. But I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and feed into that fucking narrative. Let me see where I was at here. To get through here. Let's see here. What's that? Yeah. Okay. So moving forward, and guys, please hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can, you know, do something different with the channel. I'm still gonna do the boxing, but I'm trying to add shit to it. Me and my wife, we put out 2 shorts last night. We put one out before the fight, putting our predictions, and then we did one after the fight. Me fucking groveling to my wife.
Owned.
She's saying I got owned, and I don't think I got owned. I just lost a bet. Jesus, we all lose bets. How many bets have you lost with me?
When it comes to boxing,
Yes.
very little compared to you, apparently.
But here's the thing: check your own crew. Listen, there is a way. There is a way to negate excessive clinching, and you know what that was? Exactly what David Benavidez did. That's all I can say.
Excessive clinchers deserve an elbow and a head.
See, and fucking David Benavidez elbowed him and headbutted him.
No, that's what Punchy just said.
Yeah, no, I know,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I saw that too. So yeah, but there's a way to negate excessive clinching, and I think David Benavidez, showed it last night. Some of it may have seemed dirty to us. We got everybody. I want y'all to salute the Jedi. The Master Jedi is in the house. What's up, Jedi?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's up, KD?
Yeah, I hope you don't mind, man. But I'm taking this stance on this fucking narrative bullshit,
What's
man.
up?
I'm tired of people like. I'm just sick of it.
What?
Having energy for one boxer doing this, and then but it's not okay for this other boxer to do that. That's some bullshit.
I just want to answer. Check your own crew. Yeah, bro. I think clinching was excessive in the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight. Most definitely, that shit. 19 minutes out of 36 minutes of fighting, it was hugging. Definitely. Yesterday, the excessive clinching. If you want to blame anybody, which you shouldn't, because you should know when you start fighting on the inside, whoever's not good or whoever has been hit more on the inside than the pocket, they're gonna initiate clinching, and that goes to Plant. Because if you take a good look at Benavidez was trying to fight out the pocket to fight him mid range, but Plant kept holding because he couldn't stop the bombs. Whoever had Plant up, you a fool. You go rewind and watch the fight. Most of them fucking shots, them 3-4 shot combos that he just kept doing repetitiously,
Dude, man, it
them
it
shits were
was
all
hard to
blocked.
watch, man.
Yeah, they were all blocked defensively. And that's just basically it. Fuck Canelo. I'm not even worried about Canelo, and I don't think y'all should either, regardless if you're a Canelo nut hugger or not, simply because Canelo is too busy trying to get a Bivol rematch. We already know where he stands with this John Ryder shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's an okay fight, so it is what it is. Me personally, I see it like this. It should be Benavidez Charlo next. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying?
But is Charlo gonna come up and wait? Is he gonna
Well,
come up
well,
and
well,
wait?
well, well. I'm not sure if you saw before the fight when they had asked him, he was commentating. You know how they always show, the three fucking clowns of PBC. So he was up there, and he was basically saying I'm here to see what they can do tonight. So obviously, I would like Charlo to come up and fight Benavidez, get your ass whipped, stay in your division. I want Canelo. I want Canelo to stay in that division because you got straps, bro. That you're supposed to be defending. Okay, I want to see Canelo. If I want to see Canelo in any way, I don't want him to do the same mistake he did and go up and try to keep chasing titles. No, 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 my man. Get some title defenses under those straps, please. Please.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no, I
saying?
agree with you. I absolutely 100% agree with you.
You know,
You know,
and
if you, wait, I told you, I've been saying what my energy is going to be.
yeah.
You know, I don't think anyone wants to see another plant Canelo, but everybody wanted to see, at least a majority of the people wanted to see Benavidez Canelo.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
that's
that's
what I
what
want to see now. That's where my energy is going to be at now. After
I'm
Ryder, he better not be going after anybody else but defend that fucking
well,
belt.
you're gonna get your heart broken. You're gonna get
I,
your heart
I'm
broken
hoping not. But if I
because
do get my heart broken, you're going to hear me talking mad shit.
look, we should already know what Canelo's about. He's about the payday, right? He's about payday. He about payday. So if he's about payday, you know that it's gonna make more sense for his pockets to do the Bivol rematch. Trust me, that's what he's gonna go for. I don't think
I
anybody
don't
should.
think he is, man, because I don't think he's going to go up to 175 again, not to fight the ball, not at 175. I
Yeah,
don't see that happening again.
hey, listen, but Bivol is not gonna go down. He's not gonna go down to 168. He's not gonna do it. That would be stupid of him to do. And first of all, right? Um, in that fight, I think Canelo's not a side A. If he was to fight Bivol will be the side A. He should call the shots. You know what I mean? I think that's the way it should be done. But don't waste your time because, like I said, Canelo is now a prize fighter. Okay, he's about his money. And what makes more sense here, and these are the demographics of today's fucking boxing. Okay, whatever. If it don't make money, it won't make sense, right? Which I think it's very bullshit. But this is what they like to throw in front of us fight fans. So your expectations should just be now on like mine's is fuck Canelo until he decides to remain in one fucking weight class, bro. This nigga's all over the fucking place, bro. He's all over the place. He needs to stay and defend those titles. We need some title defenses. If not, if you're gonna go fight Bivol, then fucking give those straps up, bro. Same thing with Errol Spence with this fucking Keith Thurman fight. Is that happening? When? When is it happening? They said it was happening. I told y'all it's not happening. It's a stall.
Yeah, no,
It's a
you know,
stall. It's a stall.
we're
That's
not
all a
allowed to
stall.
talk about those two non-fighters in this channel. I
I,
don't know
I'm
if
just
that's
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. In case people are wondering what happened, it ain't gonna happen. It's a stall. That's a stall. When they say that these fight or that fight with any other guys that you already know that are ducking, it's a stall to keep your with your mind stuck there while they go and make their plans to choose another fucking mango pitted motherfucker that they can go suck on. That's what I'm saying. I can't stand that shit. And fuck Canelo. And fuck
Yeah,
you too,
fuck Canelo.
Punch. Fuck you too. Fuck
Fuck
Canelo and
Canelo.
fuck you. Straight up. And fuck every other Canelo nut swinger, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Clinging to his pubes. Fuck
Thank you.
Canelo, bro. If Canelo, bro, listen. And as soon as you tell me fuck you, tell everybody else who agrees with me, which are gonna be almost in the millions now. You fucking chump. You know why? You fucking idiot. Because Canelo doesn't have he's not looking good right now. You know how many people right now are saying Benavidez will beat the shit out of Canelo? And I'm saying it too. I'm saying it
Thank
too.
you. He's
And,
overrated.
and Charlo knows this too. I mean, fucking Cinnamon knows this shit too. Cinnamon knows it too. That's why he's not gonna go that way. If he's gonna lose, he's gonna lose to a guy by the name of Bivol. If he loses, do you know that if he loses to fucking Benavidez, it's
no,
a
no, no.
wrap
We gotta
for
do this right.
Canelo. That'll
I'm
be
gonna be
three.
live about the time.
Yeah, that'll be 2 losses in a row, Jed.
Alright.
That
Yeah,
won't
no,
look good on him. That
no,
won't
I
look
won't.
good on him.
This is one of the reasons why I don't think he's gonna fight Bivol again, especially at 175. That's not gonna happen in my book. And right now, I'm gonna be very honest with you, Jed. I don't think from what I seen last night. I still don't think Benavidez can beat Canelo. I want to see that fight though, because that's going to be a good fight.
I,
I think Benavidez.
It's a sim.
tried his hard. This is my honest opinion, so
No,
don't
I
fight
know.
me on this one.
No. I'm just saying
This is
it's
my
a
honest
similar.
opinion.
It's a
But
similar style. It's a similar style. The
so
reason,
my thing is
yeah,
these two are gonna fucking duke it out in the middle. All
that,
right.
that's what I'm saying. It's a similar style. Both of these guys are good mid-range inside. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got good upper body movement. He's not really an elusive fighter. You know what I mean? He's just got good movement and range within the mid and the pocket. That's about it. That's going to be an excellent fight. If anything, people should be calling that a chess match. But this is what, look, Canelo don't want to go in there and work hard except for Bivol because he lost. It's not an insult. It's the truth. It's not an insult. It's the truth. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go for a young kid like that that's gonna give him a hard fucking day's work at the office and go and lose and know that he ain't got hands for that right now. Canelo don't have the youth for that right now. He's got maybe a little bit in the tank for a Bivol. It don't make sense, but to Canelo's pockets, in which our people should be looking at Canelo now as the ultimate prize fighter right now, this is what makes sense to him. So if it makes sense to him, that's how you got to look at it. It ain't no insult. It's just the truth. It's
Do
the
me a
truth.
favor. Give me 1 second. I wanna. I am right now. I just now went live on TikTok, so I want to let them know if they want to, because I'm live there. I'm going to let them know if they want to come here to the YouTube and discuss what last night's boxing. Just in case for you guys on TikTok, y'all know that I do boxing on YouTube. If you want to come over to YouTube and discuss last night's boxing event, you can come to my channel. All you gotta do on YouTube is type in Electrojet. You'll see my picture up there. Please join and subscribe with me, and we could talk about boxing on my YouTube channel. But I'll stay live on here with TikTok. So if you guys want to listen in to what we're talking about with Canelo and with Benavidez and Plant last night and the robbery that happened. All right,
No doubt.
moving on.
And
I'm sorry about that. I just had to get that
no,
in
it's
on
all
the
good. No,
on
nah,
the
it's all good,
TikToks.
brother. It's all good. TikTok, come on over to YouTube. And Paunchy, check this out, Paunchy. If you take a good look, I'm not being nasty. I'm giving you what you try to give me. See, you started with this. Uh, Stop insulting Canelo. Now, what's the last word that you called me? You started the insults. You called me a clown because I fucking picked on your Mexican burrito. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me, son. Come on. Come on. So now I'm being nasty because I'm retorting to the bullshit that you try to fucking bring to me. You called me a clown and I called you a fucking chump. I would call that even. Don't you think, sir? Come on, man. These guys are stupid, bro. But yeah.
Wow, man, yo, Jedi, they're being mean on TikTok. I got somebody. The first question I got was, "Where's your teeth? What happened to your teeth?"
Oh wow. He left them in your wife's asshole.
Okay, what?
Listen, no, come on, let's not get insulting. You want to talk boxing? You're more than welcome to talk
Oh
boxing. Go
man.
to my YouTube channel and we can talk boxing. But let's not do the insults because I do have moderators and they will boot you. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
burrito.
moving
That's right.
moving forward though. Moving
Yeah.
forward.
Burrito, now he's getting racial. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
A
no,
burrito.
he's not. No, he's not getting.
That's what.
Listen. First of all, both him and I are Hispanic.
Bro, this is the tea. Look. This is the
We're
tea
both
kettle.
Hispanic. It's not
He's
really
a
getting racial.
he's a tea kettle trying to call me black, bro. First of all, I kicked you off my channel because you were racist because you said black people started all the crimes in America. Remember that, Paunchy? Remember that? Don't make me fuck your mother, bro. I'll make a better you. I swear to God. Stop it.
But we're
Go
not
ahead,
going
brother.
to do that. We're not going to do that. We're gonna keep this clean because I really do want to keep this on what happened last night.
Yo,
So
Cobra got Cobra.
Cobra got man, dude.
Bro,
Cobra
that
was
was a
bullshit
robbery.
last night,
That
man.
was a robbery. That was a
That was a
robbery.
robbery. And listen, I gave Cobra the benefit of the doubt. Katie was pissed last night.
Don't even get me started.
Katie was
No,
pissed last night.
he's
I
right.
gave Cobra. I had it 5 rounds apiece, but I figured that the fight would go to because I was being, I was trying to be diplomatic about it. I had it 5 rounds apiece, but because of that first round knockdown, that should have been an 8-point round.
That's right.
What the fuck happened? Where was it? What happened with that score? What were these judges? What fight did these judges watch last
Bro,
night?
it's PBC, bro. What do you expect? Pubescent boxing champions. What do you expect? That's what PBC brings you, bro. That's what they bring you, and I, as soon as I heard the second card, I was like, oh boy, here we go. This kid's gonna get robbed. And what happened, bro? They gave it to fucking Grace Jones' stepson. Or should we say Dennis Rodman's transitioning son, right? Like,
Dude, don't do that to me, man. Come on. I'm
Take
trying. Yeah,
Take those Big Bird shorts and get the fuck out of
last
here.
night we
yeah.
were calling him Bumblebee Tuna. I was calling him Bumblebee Tuna, man. Last night.
And I was
Why
calling
would you call him Bumblebee Tuna? What the hell?
Because you
black,
remember.
black and yellow.
Yeah,
and
it was black and yellow. Remember the old
Yeah.
King Bumblebee Tuna? It was
You
black
shoulda-
and yellow, man.
You should have called him Doobie from Romper Room. Remember him, that big old B
No, I
from
didn't
Romper
call him
Room,
Big
son?
Bird.
Katie was calling him Big Bird last night.
That was fucking hilarious, man. That was hilarious. You know, I look, I like Chris Colbert, bro. I really do like, but you know, he even says it. He knows he lost simply because look, this is how you know when a fighter lost. When he had an opportunity to run it back, which I think he should. And what did he say? He don't want the rematch. You see? Any fighter that don't want a rematch, knowing that he lost, bro, he knows that he will lose again.
No, he knew he lost. He knew.
Yeah, he knew he lost. I mean, he was
knew
humble
he
enough. You know, that's what I like about
You know
Colbert.
what he was saying? Well, who did the judges give it to? Who did the judge? I want it. I want. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Mm-mm.
no,
Yeah.
man, no,
Yeah.
no. He
That
knew he
don't mean
lost.
shit.
Yeah.
He lost
don't mean
last night.
You know,
Let
he
me let
took-
me let me address TikTok to those of
Yes,
you
sir.
that want not sure what's going on here, but we're talking about last night's fight, Benavidez versus Plant. We're talking about Chris Colbert versus Rayo Venezuela. We're also going to talk about the Ramos brothers last night. One of them did real good, and the other one got pieced up. So, sorry, but dude, let's talk about Jesus Ramos last night.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. This is for the Chinese on TikTok. YouTube. All right, there you go. That means join us on YouTube. There we
But
go.
dude, Jesus Ramos looked like a fucking beast last night.
Oh
man,
man, bro.
dude,
Bro,
Spence.
Ramos, bro. Let me tell you something, man. And I knew he was gonna whip that dude's ass, bro. I knew he was, man. And I was like, this kid is fire. This
Yeah,
kid
I
is
was.
fire.
Somebody asked me, what was it before the fight? I was on a live before the fight. Somebody asked me, who do you got, Spence or Ramos? And I said, dude, Ramos.
Look, check this
And,
out.
and Spence was supposed to be Spence was supposed to be the favorite, but
Yeah.
just on size alone, look at the size difference between these two. But then size doesn't always matter.
Yeah.
But I knew Ramos's caliber, and I'm sorry, man, I couldn't see Spence not only coming up in weight, he's at a new weight, and he's gonna go against a fucking Ramos, Jesus Ramos. This guy was a fucking beast last night.
Yeah. Bro, let me listen. I think Ramos, Santa Cruz, Benavidez are signed to the wrong promotions, bro. These guys deserve to be showcased more. I think they either go Top Rank, Matchroom, or fucking Golden Boy if they want to be showcased, which I think they should. Because those guys, bro, you know what I'm saying? And even Colbert too. Those guys deserve to be showcased more. Like PBC, if you've been noticing, you know, they've been having their fighters every 3 months or every, you know what I'm saying? And you see guys over in the other, you know, promotions that I talk that they have like two fights a year, at least 3. And these guys need to be fighting more, bro. I mean, bro, Benavidez, if do you understand if guys like Benavidez, bro, you know, Colbert, Ramos, if these guys fought 2 times a year, 3 times a year, do you know how certified their pedigree would be, bro? How unstoppable these guys would be? But that's the problem. Even Canelo got used to fighting once a year now. And this is what Canelo needs to stop doing. He needs to be the different beast and fight at least 2 times, 3 times a year, dog. That's all I'm
How
saying.
did I a chicken wing? He said he looked like a chicken wing. I said, so
Yeah,
said,
I'll let you have that one, Punchy. Okay, I look like a chicken wing, no doubt. I'll let you have that one.
butthurt.
I don't hate you the way I hate Pigeon. And listen, Punchy, I will never mention your mother again. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Listen,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
just so Punchy understands, and just so everyone understands, me and Punchy get along. Punchy has come to this channel and he's shown nothing but love. He shows love by showing up here and talking boxing with me. Just,
Yeah.
just Punchy, just because you and Jedi don't get along, or you pick on Jedi and my wife don't like it, that doesn't mean you're not allowed in this channel. You're always welcome here. You know how I am. You've seen how I am. I'm going to be fair, but at your own risk. You know how Jedi can be at your own risk. I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying.
No,
And Jedi's always showing when if I feel Jedi's gone overboard, I'll tell him, and he usually backs off. But if you're gonna go at him, he's gonna go back at you. So it's gonna be a tit for tat. I gotta let y'all go at it. But Punchy, you've always shown me respect in my channel. So yeah, you be you. Jedi's gonna be him. And Jedi's my brother. I'm not gonna stop him from being him.
fair
And if I
enough.
didn't say that, my wife would kick my ass because she loves Jedi. So
Love
Yes,
her
we
too.
tolerate
Aw.
you have that over
who said that?
here.
Oh, it's Dracon. Dracon, you need a hug?
Jacon, you want a hug, Jacon?
You're not getting a hug from me.
You you need a hug, Jacon.
Dracon needs a hug. In the arms of an angel. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out. Nah, but for real, Punchy, I'm not gonna mention your mom no more, right? I'm serious. I'm not gonna do that no more, bro. Just chill out, bro. Stop calling me. See, because you called me clown first. That's why I went at you. If you're gonna say, something like stop insulting Canelo, okay, end it there. Why call me a name? That's gonna set me off, and I really don't want to curse at you, bro. I'm tired of cursing at y'all, bro. I'm gonna be 49 in April, son. You think I like cursing at
And you
unnecessary
close
shit?
to 50, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My nuts are down to my knees already, bro. I'm at that age. Like, come on, son. Come on, none of that
So
shit.
let's continue on the Spence Ramos, and then we'll talk about Ramos Crowley. All right, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with his brother, but but let's stay on Joey Spence now. Do you think Joey needs to stay at this weight, or should he go back down? Can he go back
No, I mean, I don't think he'd be able to come back down. I mean, once you burst your waist, your waistline to go up a certain weight class, and then the retention happens, which is rehydration. It's like it's hard to it gets even harder to cut back down, because now you just added 5 extra fucking pounds on top of your walk around weight. So now if you walked around, like if you were at 140, let's just say you made it to 147, right? But at 140 you walked around at 140, 150, 147, 150. Now that you're at 147, you're going to walk around 160, 165, maybe 155 depending. That's even more hard work. You know what I mean? So cutting that down, I think he should just stay there, just work more on his defense and on his range, bro. Like, was it me or was Spencer's a punch range off?
he didn't look like his range was good at all, man. I mean, not at his lighter weight.
Yeah,
He looked better at a lighter weight. All right, so I'm gonna take I'm gonna take what you said,
yeah,
because I don't really know nothing about fighting at certain weights. You have
right,
been there
right.
because you did martial arts and stuff like that, and you've done different weights. I understand. So I'm gonna take what you say for now as gospel. But knowing the caliber of fighter he was at the lighter weight, where was that fighter in this fucking match? Because he was not there. You
Yeah,
know what? I honestly, I didn't have Spence winning one round,
not one round.
not
Yeah,
one round.
yeah, yeah, not
That
one.
was all. That was all. Jesus the whole time. Jesus had the whole fight,
He
and
tried,
there
but
weren't even any close rounds where I could
yeah,
say, okay, this could go either way. Nope.
yeah, no, he came up short like a midget in an orgy, bro. You know, I
Like
I'm
a midget in or hold on a second. To you guys on TikTok, my co-host just said that Joey Spence came up short like a midget in an orgy in this boxing. That's priceless. That's just priceless. I'm sorry. I'm keeping that. I better not get. I better not. My shit better not get banned for it. All right.
His no, watch this one now. His fight style showed more red flags than a parade in China. How you like that one?
You
Please
should have
don't.
said it right. China.
China,
China.
China. Yeah, more red flags than a Chinese parade in China. But hey, listen, man. Like I said, bro, if these guys were to fight 2, 3 times a year, bro, they would be much nicer at their craft. I think what got Joey stuck was just uh, the power at that class. You know what I mean? When he got stuck, when he got touched, I think he was tamed. You know, that
Right.
ever I'm not sure if that's ever happened to anyone in a fight where you get touched and you just not you just don't fire back because you're just stunned like damn. I thought this was going to be a bit easier,
Yeah.
and I think that's what happened. I think when the moment he got touched, he said, "Oh shit, this is real now. Now I really have to up the ante on shit." So he tried, and like I said, bro, he just couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. And I don't think that he should move down. I think he should just stay there and continue. Now, had he been holding a strap on the lower weight class before him, then I would have told him to get his ass back down there, just like I said about Canelo, just like I said about Spence, because I don't like that. I don't like when other fighters go and they try to fucking take a title from a weight class, and then they move up, and then they let them get the title of the lower class and give them the opportunity to shoot up. Meanwhile, they're starving motherfuckers on the line waiting for this title shot. You
Well,
know,
let
that's
me
not fair at
let me
all.
let me segue into this real quick. I mean, just so you guys
Yeah,
understand, I know the big fight was Benavidez and Plant, but see, this is aftermath. And if anyone didn't understand, when I fire up aftermath, we talk about the weekend's events. We talk about everything that happened over the weekend. Now that means I'm going to talk about all the boxing matches because, not for nothing, not for nothing, but all those matches were significant last night. There wasn't
yeah,
there wasn't a bad there wasn't a bad matchup. Now there were some bad fucking calls. For goddamn sure there were bad calls. But every fight last night on that card was significant, important, and entertaining.
yeah.
That's
Cause it,
the biggest part is all of those fights were entertaining. So we're going to talk about all those fights on my aftermath. We're not just going to talk about Canelo Plant. I'm not going to sit here and down Plant because he fucking lost.
nah,
He
I
put his,
give
he put
Plant.
his fucking heart in that fucking fight,
Yeah, yeah,
and he did not let Benavidez take him out.
yeah,
So you're going to give the man his due for that. But I'm also going to give Benavidez his due for beating the shit out of him, except in the 12th round. I'm sorry, 12th round I gave to fucking Plant.
and
Plant.
for all of those who said that you thought Plant was gonna win because he got in Benavidez's head, I
That
had
was me.
told you. Yeah, it was you too. Okay, so then this
Fuck
goes to you
yeah.
too, right? And it's nothing insulting. It's just the truth. Check it out. All right. You know, I gotta say like this. There was only really a few fighters in boxing history that were able to be, psychologists and get in your head through training all the way through, weighing, same weighing, because I come from a different era, but the
Yeah,
same
my
weighing.
name's my namesake was one. You know that.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, and you gotta understand, Benavidez wanted this fight more than planned, and there was more angst there on Benavidez. Now I can understand, but when you have controlled anger, right? It's just like having that fire, right? What Mick told
Exactly.
Rocky, you know what Mick told Rocky. The fire can even burn. It can either burn you, or you could use it to burn others around you. And that's exactly what Benavidez did. He used that fire, and everything that he was talking to, the finger pointing in his face, touching his cheek, he put that inside the basement and let it out in the fight. And this
Yeah,
is exactly,
yeah, for sure. See,
yeah.
listen, just so I don't know if you knew, I didn't pick anybody until 2 hours before the fight.
Oh, really?
Because I had it that close. I had it that close. I had it 50 fucking 50. I didn't know who was going to win.
Really? You
Really, I did. Hold on a
and,
second.
and see, but this is the problem. The reason why people had this 50-50, and let's be honest, because he had Canelo on his resume. That's why. That's why a lot of people thought Plant was gonna go somewhere with this kid. And I just got one thing that'll cancel everything out. And I want y'all to remember this next time Benavidez goes up against somebody. If you are deemed, bro, if you are named the Mexican Monster by Mike Tyson,
Nicole RC says hello.
it's for a reason. Okay? And just like I told Johnny Boy, just like I told everybody else, bro, if Mike Tyson calls you something as to a monster, it's because he sees and he knows. And Mike Tyson's a boxing historian. And he said, bro, he deemed him the Mexican monster. There's a reason for that. And he fought like a monster yesterday
No,
against
he
Plant.
did. He
Yeah,
he did.
against Plant. One of the best in that division. Now, if he fights Canelo, I'm gonna let you guys know something right now. This can go two ways. He can look good losing because he's gonna lump Canelo the fuck up, right? So he can look good losing, raising his stakes, or he can defeat Canelo, raising his stakes. So either way, it's a win-win for Benavidez. The only thing he'll lose are two things: his O and that fucking little supposed title that's around him.
All
That's
right,
it.
give me 1 second. All right, to you guys on I want to say hello to Nicole. RC, how you doing, baby? Katie's right here, by the way.
Hi, Nicole.
Katie's right here. Um, hey, brown eyed girl, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm doing a simulcast. I'm on YouTube. We're talking about yesterday's events, unboxing, and I'm letting you guys chime in and listen in on what's going on. If y'all want to be part of the stream, you're more than welcome to come over to YouTube. And my channel is called Electro Jed. And just come in here and we can discuss yesterday's events. If you want to come up and talk with me and Jedi and whoever else wants to come up onto StreamYard, you're more than welcome to. But it is going to be about boxing,
Yep.
so you need to know your boxing. Okay, Katie is become a fan of boxing, and last night she was very upset. Tell her how upset you got about Chris Colbert and
Very, very, very.
dude, I never seen Katie that pissed, dude. She was like, she thought that they were gonna call Rayo's name, right? And when they said Chris Colbert, she fucking flew out of the seat last night. What? Seriously?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Katie knows her boxing, bro. Katie knows her boxing. She knew he lost. You know, she knew he lost, and you know, of course, there's this thing where okay, it's let's just say it's a 50-50 all the way through, and you close out the last two rounds. You got to understand a knockdown, one knockdown, especially if they already are beating you at with. Let's just say he's tagging you on points, and then somewhere he knocks you down. He's ahead of you about 2 rounds with that knockdown. On top of him fucking putting hands on you. So you have to understand, like, just because another person turns it up the last 2 rounds doesn't actually mean that that person is going to win. And this is what Jed was saying. The state, in the case of what he was saying earlier about where the fuck was the knockdown fucking points on that? Where was it?
Yeah.
You know?
Because there is no way Chris Colbert won more than 5 rounds. I gave him 5 rounds. Here's how I had it. I had round one Venezuela, round two Colbert. Round three was Venezuela. Round four was Colbert. Round five and six were Venezuela. Round seven was Chris Colbert. Eight was Venezuela. And I even check this out. I gave Colbert 9 and 10. All right, and they were close. Nine was real close, but I figured they were that close. Maybe the judges saw something that I didn't see, so I gave him 9, and I do believe he won 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
They saw something that me and you didn't see.
but
Y-
there
It's
was
called
5 rounds.
it's
There's
called it's
no
called
way he could have won more than 5 fucking rounds last
the shit we didn't see was called PBC under the table money.
night.
That's what we didn't see. I'll be the first one to say it. You know what I mean? That was messed up. And like I said, you could tell Colbert knows he lost because he don't want to run it back, which I think is I'm not gonna say cowardly, but I have to really say it's a bit intelligent because you know uh, a man knows his limitations. You know what I mean? A real man knows his limitations. That's as far as I'm
Exactly.
gonna go with that. So
Thank you
you
guys for all the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Nicole. I love you, baby. Brown eyed girl, I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for all the likes, guys. You guys got me. You guys got me up to 1.4K likes. Holy shit! You guys rock. Ooh, child. Anyway,
open it.
all right, I got to show some love to the TikTokers out there. But listen, Jeremy, get your ass up here. You say you don't. You say you know about boxing. Well, then get up here and talk boxing. But you know that's all we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about comic books. We're not going to talk about movies. We'll talk about boxing. Even my wife's up here talking about boxing. So you know what? Get your ass up here.
I
You
just
want to
want to
talk
say,
boxing?
I just want to say, y'all need to see John Wick 4.
Oh, we're going to go see that. We're going to go see that. But today we're going to go see Scream because we're taking my niece to the movies. She wants to see Scream. We're going to go see Scream and then John Wick we're going to be seeing and we're doing our review. So we got 2 reviews coming out: Scream and John Wick.
Yeah, man. I saw John Wick with my wife yesterday, bro. It
No spoilers.
I'm not. It's just all I gotta say is this: it's fucking awesome. It's awesome.
Wait, see, how I know he tells me to fuck off on his Let's Talk streams because he says it's boxing and thinks I know nothing about it. Well, if you think you know anything about it, please get up here and fucking say some
And like,
shit.
now you got Katie talking, Jeremy. Now you got
What the
Katie
hell?
talking to you
Oh shit.
Why? And oh yeah, why?
because my niece wants to see it. That's why.
This is her day.
It's her day, which we're getting her out of the house. But anyway, so one more thing we're going to talk about. It's not related to what happened in the fights last night. I want to talk about the meeting between Tank Davis and Floyd.
And Gary Gnu, the meeting between fucking a Cabbage Patch Kid and Gary Gnu, son.
Yeah, it's fight related.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. They're just two fucking guys that look like they came straight out of the Jim Henson Muppet Workshop, son. They look crazy.
He don't get shit. He's just gonna talk shit about the movie.
Yeah, I know,
He don't got shit.
I know. But yeah, I mean, I thought that Tank. I think Tank was pretty gracious last night by saying that he understands why Mayweather was saying and doing the things he was doing, and I get that. But Tank, I'm sorry, but in my honest opinion, Tank was acting a little pussy last night.
Yeah, I mean they all get like that in front of Floyd. You know, when he's
I
not
don't know.
around them, he'll say this and that, and then when he sees them, "Hi, pops, how you doing?" You know, it's always like that.
Is that like a Pedro Pascal thing? Hi, daddy, or some shit like that? Can we
Yeah,
get
that's a Mandalorian and fucking Grogu shit. You know,
that?
you gotta have him under his arm all the time and shit. Like, it is what it is, bro. I mean, we know why they got bad blood, and if you didn't know, Tank fucked Mayweather's daughter at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? And this is exactly why there was bad blood with that, and and it's always gonna be, he's always gonna have a disdain for him in a little bit, regardless. He used to
Thank
be
you,
his
Nicole.
promoter, before you know, before he was his promoter, he's gonna have a little angst and shit. And I just see it like this, bro. And, fuck both of them, really. Like I hope Ryan Garcia beats the shit out of Tank Davis, so that way he could be humbled.
Shakur
You know,
Stevens had something to say last night as well, and I think he put it right. First of all, he couldn't pick what would happen between a Canelo and a Benavidez. He said it's too early to say, but he said he thought the fight was entertaining, and he had about the same things to say about last night's fight as I did.
Mm,
It was a good fight.
yeah,
Canelo showed, not Canelo, god damn it. Plant showed a lot of heart. Fucking Benavidez went in there to destroy him, did his best to do so. Um, but fucking Plant willed his self to go to the distance, and he did.
yeah.
And I like that. I like that take from from Shakur Stevens. So
Yeah, I take nothing away
I
from
think
Plant.
Shakur Stevens is one of the real ones. I think
Yeah,
he's one of the real ones.
yeah, I take nothing away from Plant. Nothing away from Plant. You know, just like the Canelo fight, he did his best, and his problem was that he fought Benavidez's fight. But Benavidez dictated that whole fight. Why? Because he bought him mid range and inside, and that's where he failed. He should have kept popping jabs like he was in the beginning of the rounds, throwing combos, throwing more body shots instead of just fucking expending yourself with all that extra noise and shit. Like, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, Plant needs to know his failures in that ring, and his failures are he hardly goes to the body and he lets the other fighter dictate. You know what I'm saying? There's a guy like Andre Durrell who's been finished about 3 fucking Easters ago. You know, you're gonna dictate a fighter like that because that fighter hasn't been in that ring for a while. Now, you went and you going up against a champion.
All right,
A
so let me
duel.
ask you a question. Jedi.
Yeah.
Who would you rather Morrell fight? Would you rather Morrell fight in Billy or Plant next?
Let him fight Plant. Let Plant try to redeem himself. You know what I mean?
All right, and
That's a good step up fight for the other gentleman too.
because right now I got in Billy and Morrell about the same.
Hmm.
And don't get me wrong, because I like Morrell. I think Morrell is the future of 168. Honestly, I think he is.
That's what I'm saying. If Plant takes that away from him now early, then Plant got a name for himself.
Yeah, leave it in.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut down the TikTok again. I just wanted to share my StreamYard live with you guys, see what's going on here with the boxing. If you want to come join me, go to my channel, ElectroJet on YouTube, and you're more than welcome to join. And if you want to come up a StreamYard, talk boxing, you're more than welcome to. Until then, I'll see you guys next time when I go live. It'll be either a Let's Talk or a Aftermath.
Share,
See
share,
you
way.
later.
Share.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining me here
Bye, Felicia.
on TikTok.
Sayonara. Hi.
Holy shit, man! I got a bunch of likes.
Communist talk.
Yeah.
Well, he decided to Google boxing for 5 minutes and come here and talk about what he looked up.
Everybody, welcome Jeremy Duncan background.
It's fucking Vito. What's going on, Vito?
Everybody, welcome Jeremy Duncan background.
No feedback. What the
No
hell?
feedback. Come on.
Yeah, I forgot to mute the other one. Anyway, my boxing was back in the 80s because just like Jedi says, all this boxing today is too much politics.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah, but when
Boxing back in the day, you didn't have to worry about shit running around where they're sitting there practically doing like an intro like fucking wrestling. We're hyping up the goddamn fight for nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be out there.
Okay. Tell her I'll be getting ready in a little while. Okay. But I understand. Look, Jeremy, before you say anything, trust me, I understand where you're coming from with that. I'm an 80s boxing fan. I'm a 90s boxing fan. I was the beginning of 2000 a boxing fan, and then I left for about 20 years. Seriously.
Yep. And he started watching.
I started watching boxing again because of Jedi. Because of Jedi, Mark, and Brian and them.
Yeah, he started watching midget boxing.
No. Clown midget boxing.
But the thing is, I came back. But when you have special events, all right, when you see a fight roster that we had like last night, and the caliber of fight, and the bad blood fight that was on last night, you have to pay attention to it. Never mind, and to hell with all the fucking politics. Last night was a classic match of people that didn't like each other, and it was an entertaining night. I live for those types of fights, so I couldn't ignore it, and I'll have to do an aftermath after any fight like that. And plus, I have a lot of crow to eat because I picked fucking Plant. I picked Plant in the last fucking minute. The last 2 hours, I picked Plant, and I don't regret it. I do not regret it. It is what it is. You know, not all of us have a perfect record, except maybe Mark. I don't know. I don't know who Mark picked. So, but yeah, fights like last night, you got to say something about it, or you got to watch, or you at least got to watch the highlights. Did you get to see any of the highlights from last night?
Who are you talking to? I told you I stopped watching boxing in the '80s. If anything, if any fighting I'm going to watch, it's going to be more on the MMA because at least there's no politics running around there, and they do everything to win, even if it means holding, even if it means submission, tap to
MMA,
They get bloody. They get bloody as fucking there. Still.
MMA. You mean Mama? You gonna be watching Mama? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I only watch it when it's hyped up and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I come from a different era of fucking MMA or UFC, which when it's first started, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That when they actually did pound for pound, where you had a motherfucker who weighed as much as a twig going up against a guy who weighed as much as a
Yeah, I
semi.
missed those fucking days.
Yeah,
Man.
though that's a real fight there. You know what I'm saying? That's real life right there. Because it's not you're not gonna fight the same motherfucker in the same weight class now. You're gonna have to try to knock a
You're
big
gonna have to
motherfucker
fight a
out.
big motherfucker because all my life I'm only 5'5". All my life I was fighting motherfuckers 6 foot, 6'2", 3. I had to.
My
So
ma-
yeah, no.
my man had he had a step ladder in his back pocket every time he fought.
I sure the fuck did
Yeah,
because I won more than I lost. I can't say I won them all,
that's
but
The
I
true.
best
definitely.
fights out of the UFC still has to be Ken Shamrock and the Bear.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of fucking matches, man. I remember it was Hoist Gracie going up against a sumo wrestler, and Hoist Gracie used his own gi to choke the fucking sumo wrestler out in the jujitsu guillotine. That shit was brilliant. He looked like a little old fucking tick on a big elephant. That shit, fucking, that shit was great. It was great.
But
And speaking about the '80s, I gotta go. I gotta go with Tyson on that fact that damn well he was winning that fight against Evander Holyfield, yet motherfucker knew he was losing, so he had to headbutt the fuck out of him like crazy. You could see when he was headbutting him too. It was ridiculously sneaky and disgusting.
but again, fighting people have a tendency to pick and choose, and this is what bothers me about fight fans and stuff like that. And and I'll just call them when they start fucking flip flopping the way they do. One fighter can do it and get away with it, and they're the fucking greatest things to sliced bread. Yet if another fighter does it, oh, he was just he's cheating and this, that, and the other. I didn't, last night I saw a couple of elbows, but you know what? He was at an angle that the ref couldn't see. You know, and I
Yeah.
wasn't bitching about all the clinching because some of my
Well,
favorite boxers clinched too.
you also got to see that Plant was throwing a couple of below the waistline blows too on
Yeah,
the
I
hip.
saw those too, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, these guys had over.
You see,
These
you
guys,
see that one? Did you see that one that Plant did just to get Benavidez off of him so he could take a?
yeah, yeah. Like these guys got on. This is what I don't understand about the fight fan of today. How do you call one person Benavidez throwing a blow, right elbows or whatever, but you don't see what Plant was doing at the same time? Which should be first of all, how is it that these guys have bad blood? And you think that they was gonna fight clean against each other? No, these
Fuck
motherfuckers are
no,
going in there to
man.
fuck each other up. So this is why it should be permissible that
I
these
don't. I don't.
guys,
Go ahead.
yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it should be permissible. You should expect headbutts. You should expect fucking elbows if it's bad blood. There's no sportsmanship except for when after the fight, then they hug each other, say, "Yo, I'm sorry for talking shit about your father. I'm sorry for talking shit about your
Oh
father."
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that. The fact that these two hugged it out last night, that made me feel good because they got the shit out. They showed respect for each other after all that. And man, there was a lot of shit talking.
oh
Woo!
yeah, oh yeah.
There was a lot of shit, dude. That DavidBenavidez.com thing, that is fucking priceless.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a big, they had a big beef, and it's like, do I think it's squashed for the meantime?
Yeah, for now.
For
I'll
the
put it
meantime,
for
the moment Plant talks the shit, I don't feel like I lost, and we could run it back. I think Benavidez will step up again, and this time will probably knock him the fuck out because the problem with Plant is this: He lets fighters dictate him, and he got no inside game. So when you go on the inside against a fucking mid-range to inside fighter, especially like Benavidez who has power, bro, come on, son. Come on, my man. Listen, he looked skinny as fuck in the weigh-in. That rehydration came in, son.
Oh
Benavidez was
yeah,
a
he looked
fucking
completely
monster.
different.
Yeah, like I mean, these are things that
Dude,
people
I'm
have
not,
to
I'm
take
not,
into
I'm not
consideration.
gonna lie. One of the reasons why I went with Plant, right, when I saw the weigh-in, right, and I saw Benavidez, his eyes were sunken in, man. He just looked, dude. I thought he was borderline rhabdo. No
Yeah,
lie,
yeah.
I thought he was borderline rhabdo. But when I seen him walk into the fucking ring,
Mm-hmm.
that was a fucking beast.
Yeah. When it's
Holy shit, he rehydrated like that motherfucker looked like he looked cruiserweight. I'm not lying.
yeah, when it's go time, it's go time. Like you got a whole you look like a toe. Look at Mike Tyson when he used to speak on a panel, or whatever, before the fights. He used to smile and shit like that. And then when he was coming down that ring, it looked like he looked like a pit bull. He looked like a motherfucker. He looked like a dude that was ready to fucking, perform
Yeah,
open
man.
surgery on your
I'm
ass.
telling you, man. I had second thoughts. I really did when I seen
Yeah.
him come in the ring walk. And but I was sticking to my guns. I thought Plant would take it. I thought Plant would still be able to
No, it's all good.
get in his head. But
It's it.
ooh, when I saw his rehydration,
Yeah.
dude looked fucking huge and swole. He looked swole as fuck.
Yeah. Like bro, I've been calling fights in this generation. I've been getting it right because it's so easy to me. It's like these guys only fight once a year, if lucky twice, and it's like the one that had the more work in their last fight is going to be the winner. I keep telling people this. Benavidez was undefeated. Plant was coming off from one little win from a Darrell. He didn't really get that much work from Darrell. You know what I'm saying? And when you got someone who's holding a strap in this, if you want to call him elite, which I think Benavidez in that weight class is elite, you got to understand. Now Canelo's there. Canelo has to answer this kid. He has to give him a chance at those fucking straps that he has. If he can't, and he's gonna fight Pavol once again, he needs to drop those fucking titles and let there be some sort of tournament for him. You know what I mean? Because it's guys like Canelo, it's guys like Spence that are holding up everybody's opportunities, man. But a lot of these fight fans, oh fuck it, oh no, but God forbid the other fighters were doing that. Oh, that's a sin. Oh, he should, right? Then you be calling for the same pushing of the rules like we are. So please, let's stop being full of shit fight fans and love the sport, not the fighter. Like, come on, son. I would like to see more champs at 168. I would like to see more champs at 147. You know what I'm saying? Give us undisputed, man. Give us look what Fury's doing. And I was the first one to say Fury's not gonna fight Usyk, so y'all should stop it. Because it went from 30 to 20. Right there, that should have showed y'all. He's moving the bar. Okay, he's moving the goalposts. Motherfuckers that move goalposts, these are not solid people, bro. They're not solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm at an hour and a half on this stream. I'm gonna shut it down, Jedi. I want to thank you. I want to thank
No doubt.
Brian Harkin. I want to thank Jeremy Duncan here for coming up. I want to especially thank my wife for hanging out with me and doing. This was the first aftermath she's done with me, but Mad Chad is up live talking about it. There's everybody I want to talk to is over there. I want to talk to them. Jedi, I want you to join me over there if you can, because there's a lot of crow I gotta eat today.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So you guys want to meet me over at Mad Chad's? You're more than welcome to. Clint Beastwood, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody that was in the chat, I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Jedi, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And,
Oh, you're welcome, bro. I might open up a live in about maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, if you do it, wait till after I come back, because we're going to go to the movies, and then we're going to take my niece to the movies, and then after that, I'm going to take her out to eat. We'll be back in about. We're leaving.
Yeah, no,
less than an hour.
I won't do it till like 7 o'clock, dude.
Okay, cool. Then I'll be at you live tonight, bro.
All right, guys. No doubt.
Peace out, everybody.
Ghostface kills everybody this time.
Oh shit! All right, fellas. I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace,
I got you
everybody.
later.